Hello family. So I realized that I haven't vlogged a lot and I was trying to edit my vlog for like this week that's posting. This is the week of the 15th. Just hold on. The week, if my phone would cooperate, the week of the 15th. And then I'm like, oh my god, I haven't vlogged. So I was like, let me just get on here really quick. This lighting, it's a gloomy day in Vegas, so it's gloomy as hell outside. I'm still in my PJs. I'm literally not gonna do anything today. I'm just gonna relax. Take it slow. I'm gonna read my book because let me tell you something about my book. I'm reading A Happy Life, in case I haven't mentioned it before. Let me show you the cover just in case. But I'm reading A Happy Life and I'm literally, look how dark it is in my room. I'm sorry, I've had like a million thoughts in like the 2 seconds that I've been on here, but it's so gloomy that I'm literally like with the blinds just barely open. Like I just want to be in the dark. But like I said, I was reading A Little Life and I'm already on the 5th part, I think it is. I'm on The Happy Life and I just started The Happy Life. Like I literally started last night and I stopped there before I went to sleep because I was like, I'm not gonna start it because I know this part is sad. And I'm actually so like ready to like keep reading. I was gonna say finish the book, but I don't want to finish it because I genuinely am so attached to the characters already. So I'm more so just ready to like just get through it because I really want to know what happens. I'm not going to say any spoilers in case any of you want to read it. It is a really good book. I do want to say though, if you are planning on reading it and you don't know much about it, please read the trigger warnings because there are a lot of sensitive subjects and sensitive topics that are discussed and are, you know, mentioned in the book. So if you are sensitive to topics or like, you know, just some people don't like reading that type of stuff, so just make sure you read the trigger warnings before reading that book. And actually you should be checking the trigger warnings on every book you read because sometimes the book looks like it's all like, you know, fairies and magical crap, and then there's actually like really deep issues rooted in there. So PSA, just make sure you do that. I'm currently making myself some ramen because I don't even want to cook today. So I'm making myself some ramen, but I eat it kind of like a Buldak, I think. Buldak. I don't know how you pronounce that. This. I kind of eat it the way you're supposed to eat these, where I like sometimes, not always. Sometimes I eat it with like, and I put some cheese in it and I stir it and I turn it into like a Buldak, whatever the hell. And then sometimes I just eat it as a soup. I think today, because it's cold outside, I think I'm going to add some cheese anyway, but I'm just going to eat it like a soup. And yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, please read the trigger warnings of your books before you read them. I don't have an issue reading it. Some parts obviously like make me feel like disgusted, and it's more like that type of feeling where I'm like, ugh, like I hate that this even exists type of disgusted, where I'm like, why are people like this? Why do people do this? But it's not like a disgusted, like I'm disgusted of the person. That, no, it's not like that. It's more like it makes me feel queasy because I'm like, oh my god, like there's really people that go through this, and like there's really people that do this, like, and it's, you know, it's that type of, you know. And honestly, the book is really, really good. Like, if you can, and if you want, well, the book is honestly really, really good. And if you can get past, like, the real uncomfortable parts, if it's okay with you, like, if it's not something that's, like, a trigger for you or anything like that, I definitely recommend it. Like, it really is such a good book. And it really makes you to think different of, like, people. Just, like, and I've always known this, but it's really so true. Like, you really don't know what people have gone through or what they're going through, or like just the way people carry themselves. They could be like the happiest person, and you like, people have lived a million lives in one life. So it's like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I can't wait to get to the end of the book because I just want to know what happens, but I also just want to take my time with it and really like soak. The thing is, it's one of those books too that like once you start reading it, like the chapters, and it gets like really intense, you're like, oh my god, I have to keep reading because I want to know what finds out, like what I want to find out what happens and stuff. So it's like one of those. So I feel like I might get through the ending a little quick, but only because of that, not because I want to finish it, because I really am so like, I feel connected to the characters in a way where like they're going through these things in the book, and I'm like, damn, I almost feel like I'm present for it because obviously I'm reading it. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, and then the next book I want to read, I'm between two. I think it's called A Little Wish by Nicholas Sparks, which, by the way, I've never read a Nicholas Sparks book before. I know. I've never read a Nicholas Sparks book before because, and it's crazy because I am a hopeless romantic and I love, you know, the hopeless romantic movies, and I love the little bits that I get to read and everything else, but I've just never read one. Don't know why. So this is gonna be like my entry book into the Nicholas Sparks world, and then I'm between that one and then this other one that's on like it's called The Anatomy of Motive, and it's on like this FBI thing, and it's like a true story. Like, it's not a fiction or non-fiction. I always confuse the two, but I think it's not. I don't think it's fiction. It's not a fiction book. It's really like a past FBI agent writing about, like, you know, what he's experienced being an FBI. So, and I want to read that because I recently got right back into Criminal Minds, which is a show that I love, but I've never finished all of the seasons. I don't even know how many seasons it has, but I've never finished all of the seasons, and so I got back into it. I'm currently on like season 1, episode 10, 8, somewhere around there, episode 8 or 10 or something like that, and I just love that show so much. Like, it really makes me want to complete, you know, my education and everything else so I can get to that, even though sometimes I'm still like, it makes me want to be part of the FBI, like I'm sure it has for many people, but obviously, like, you know, you got to be able to put aside like fiction, like the fictionality or like the storytelling of the show, and then the real life, because obviously it might be very similar, but it's definitely not how the real FBI is, I'm sure. But yeah, so I'm between those books is what I was saying. And that's why I'm between The Anatomy of Motive and The Wish thing, because I'm like, I want to read something romantic because I'm coming from like a sad book. So I'm like, should I continue like a little bit into the sad but also crime, or should I just like go into like a rom-com? I don't know. I really don't. I guess we'll see. I feel like I'm gonna end up reading The Anatomy of Motive though, or at least trying to start it, and then if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna end up reading the Nicholas Sparks book. I just really want to read that book because I really am in the mood for like a rom-com story, so, or like a rom just in general. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I personally, like, you see how much juice is in there. This is when I like to make it like soupy / Buldak or whatever, and I like using the Colby Jack cheese. This is one of my favorite cheeses. Like, I love this cheese, and I also love Munster and cheddar. I love cheese in general, but this one, when you put it in here, on point, like, but yeah. And if you don't use this, if you have, hold on, let me show you. If you have queso frijolero or like chunky Latin cheese, oh my god, so freaking good. So good. I love it. I might just do a mix of, honestly, wait. I might just do a mix of both today because I'm honestly really feeling cheesy. So I'm gonna do a mix of both. So freaking good. Oh, please try it out. Try it out. Let me know what you think. I like it. If you're a fan of cheese, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. So I forgot to mention, and I forgot to record this as well yesterday, but one of my best friends is actually getting married, and so she asked me to be one of her maid of honors. And so she sent me a thing of strawberries from Cherries Berries. I already ate like 4, so I only have 2 left. But it was just so freaking cute, and like on the little note she was like Babu, which is what we call each other. It's like a little insider between us. Like, I used to call her babe or like baby. Like, I call all my friends like, thanks babe, like, you know, stuff like that. But when we were texting once in high school, my phone autocorrected baby to Babu, and so I think I put Babu by accident, since the Y and the U are close. I think, I don't remember how it happened, but like it ended up being corrected to Babu. And so she was like, Babu, let's not act surprised, will you be one of my maid of honors? And obviously I said yes. That's my girl. We've been friends for like 11 years now, so You already know I was gonna say yes to that, and I'm so excited. So of course that will be in an upcoming vlog later down in the year. So definitely look out for that, and I will try to remember to record these things with her, because I'm always like so in the moment that I'm like and I forget. But I'm gonna try to remember. I'm sure I won't all the time, but it is what it is. You know, it's a special moment that I obviously want to celebrate with my best friend. So I'm not like super pressed of having it on video, because I'm sure it will be somewhere else on video. But you know what, I can record, I will. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys my little chocolate strawberries that she sent to me. So freaking cute. I love her, and I'm so excited for her freaking wedding. It's still so surreal to me, and I told her that yesterday when I got her package. I was like, it's so surreal to me, so I can only imagine how it feels for you, girl. But anyways, yeah. Hello honeys. So it is March 19th, a Tuesday, and I am in my closet. I'm in here because I bought, and it got, oh my god, let me fix this. I bought a rack for my sunglasses, and also like the glasses I have from Zelo, because I have them in the drawer right now, but I feel like it's so messy because I don't have like an organizer. So I got this idea from TikTok. This girl got a nail polish rack, and she literally just like laid out her sunglasses in here. She had straight sunglasses, but I'm gonna do sunglasses and seeing glasses, obviously. So I'm gonna put this up right now. It's currently like 9 o'clock at night, but I got it earlier, and Eric had been sleeping like pretty much the whole day. He was like taking a nap, so I couldn't do it earlier, so I'm gonna do it now. And I don't know if I want to do it on this wall like right above me, or if I want to put it on that wall. Let me show you. Because on this wall I have like accessories, like I have my belt hanging from that hook, and then these are all hats. So I'm like, I could put it here in this area, and I think it's gonna fit. But then I'm also like, this one's empty, I could put it here and it would just be better. But I guess let's open it and see. I'm also gonna try and do a TikTok, but I don't know if that's gonna work out. But I think it will be. I think it will. So I look like a child, but I'm gonna open it just because I want to see how big I want to see how big it is, so I know where I want to put it. Oh, okay, they're not that big. Like they are, but I think they'll fit over there. Let's see. They look like this. They're literally just like clear. Oh, look at the pen, nigga. Not Eric. They're clear nail polish racks. So, but I don't know where I want to put them. Like, it would look cute here. Let's see. For a whole second, I didn't see the nails, and I was about to be so mad. Like, they didn't bring nails. They don't make no sense. Eric, I was about to say, it don't make no sense. Like, but I found them. This came with the TV mount. And so the one in the room, and so I just kept it obviously because it's part of the thing, and so you could just use it for everything. This is so economical, so we're gonna just make sure it's balanced. In case you're wondering, yes, I am a handy woman. My dad was in the picture and is in the picture in my family. However, my mom has always been the type where she's like, I'm not waiting for someone to do this for me. I will do it for myself. And so like she kind of translated that to me and my sister. So like if it's something that I really need help with, I'll ask and like I will get help. But for the most part, if I can get it up by myself, I will. Because one, I hate having to wait, and two, your girl's a handy woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to wait for someone when I could just do it myself. Is it gonna take a little bit longer for me to do it? Absolutely. Is it still gonna get done? You bet your ass it is. So that's all, just thinking about it in a positive mindset. And I'm just so excited to see like my glasses in here. I have to show you guys. I should show you now, but let me put this one up and then I'll show you guys. I should show you guys what it looks like right now because it's a freaking mess. Oh, before I show you guys, I should also mention, like, most of the things in these house I built. Like this drawer that you're on right now, I built because Eric was away. The bed I built with my mom, but I built it. The sofa was already pre-built. The bed in my room, in the other room, in the guest room, was built. Like, even when I lived on my own, I built a lot of the things. Like, I've literally always been a little bit of a handy woman and a bit of a Bob the Builder girl. Like, I like building shit, so like when I get to do it, it's fun to me because I'm like, oh, I get to be a little Bob the Builder, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it never comes as like a hassle, but obviously I don't take it away. Like, if Eric wants to build something, go ahead, boo. Like, if I don't gotta do the work, do it. But I'm also like, if I have to, or like he's not around and we get something, then I'll absolutely do it without a problem. Like, it's not a big deal. Okay, so ignore the mess because clearly we're going through changes in the bathroom. But this is where I have my glasses. Also ignore the mess in here. As you can see, like, I have my Zelo glasses, and then right under that I have my sunglasses that are kind of just thrown in here, and they're even dirty from like being in here because this goes in here wet. Like, I have just a whole bunch of random crap in here, but I obviously want to organize, so we're gonna go ahead and put these over there. And I think I'm gonna do sunglasses first, like sunglasses at the top, and then everything else at the bottom. Okay, so my camera's gonna die shortly, but I want to show you guys before it does die. I still have like a couple pairs of glasses that didn't fit in here, but those are my Ray-Bans, and those have like a very thick case anyway, so I think I'm okay with having them in the drawer until I find either another spot, or like they'll probably stay in the drawer, I'm not gonna lie to you. So let me show you guys how it looks. Look how freaking cute these are. Like, there's only two that I was able to keep like two on, and I could probably fit like a pair of Ray-Bans on each, but then I would still have like 4 over there, so it doesn't even make sense. But I put all my glasses on top, and then I put all my like seeing glasses at the bottom. It looks so freaking beautiful. So one thing I did have to do was take off the little plastics. Like, obviously where there's only 2, I left them on because I was like, okay, whatever. But like for these that have 3, I had to take the little plastics off, and it makes sense because at the end of the day, like, this isn't gonna fall off like a pair like nail polishes. So like this worked out, and it looks so freaking beautiful. I'm so excited. Like, yes.